Power on. Bluetooth connected. Hello, welcome to Lift class. We have shoulders, biceps, triceps, chest, and back to do today. Okay, so hopefully we hit every muscle group. I'm going to be doing mostly combination moves to hit 2 muscle groups at once. Some of what we're doing will be purposeful so that we're working on our core and our stability and our strength through our center as well, okay? So we're gonna start with getting your weights out first. Whatever weights you have, pull them all out probably. I have a whole set of weights out for today's workout. We're gonna be working shoulders, so you want something heavier for the first shoulder exercise, and you're gonna want something moderate for the second and third shoulder exercises. And then we're gonna come down to, or we're gonna stay standing. We're gonna come into a row tricep extension. So again, I want something moderate to heavy there, and then down to the ground to work our chest and triceps, which moderate to heavy, okay? So if I say moderate to heavy to 8s, 10s, if I say heavy to 12 and up, okay, that's kind of what we're looking at. Unless you have weak shoulders, then stick with those 8s and 10s, but whatever you have, let's try to use those today, okay? Of course, have just a variety if you have them nearby, because then you have a choice if you need to switch them out at any point, okay? So we're going to do that, and then we have core work. With core work, we have sliders. If you do not have sliders, that is okay. I will help you figure out how to do it without one, okay? But if you have like even plastic plates or paper plates, and you have the ground that you can slide them on, that's what we're going to do today. I don't have the ground to slide on, so I actually have a yoga towel that I put out, and that's how I slide. So a beach towel or a really soft fleece towel underneath your feet, just the span that we're sliding. The sliders, that helps as well, okay? So those are all my tips for you. That is my setup for you. We are going to work 40 seconds of lifting and then 15 seconds transition today. We are going through everything 3 times. So we'll do a whole set and then repeat it, a whole set and then repeat it, okay? So let's go ahead and start by just loosening up the upper body, since that's what we're working today. I want you to take one palm down and one palm up, and we're just going to turn, 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 standing straight right through those shoulders, okay? So we've just got a little bit of a roll, rotation through the joint. And then let's add a little side bend and reach. So make it a little bigger. Bring the abs into this and engage that torso, right through, shifting your rib cage from side to side. Okay. Let's go ahead and come into a goal pose position, lower and lift. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a very uncomfortable position for my shoulders. I can feel it right about there, okay? So I want you to just really take your time, gently roll through this. This is really just to get blood flowing into that joint, and then release it. Let's go ahead and take a big reach over, release, take a big reach over, release. One more time on each side. Then we're going to go into arm circles. accent opening behind you. So I want you to make it big so that you get your chest open, roll back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, open the chest. Think about what I just said. Squeeze the blades together, open the chest. Now let's take that in reverse. We're gonna open the back round. Open the back, open those shoulders, and round. Just a little bit of a curve. All right, everything should be feeling nice and loose. We're just gonna give a little stretch. Into the other side, and then we are starting with shoulders to begin with, like I said, okay? You're gonna take your heaviest weight, you're going to put them in your hands, the dumbbells in your hands. You're gonna turn your palms facing in, and we're going to turn and press one arm at a time. Again, the reason for this is that core work, that core stability. And I am taking my fist from facing my face to facing you, okay? There is a rotation. In the shoulders, you're using the top of the muscle. You're not just rolling through that joint or letting that joint grind. You actually are lifting and pressing with this muscle right here on top, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start my clock. Hopefully my timer will work for me today, right? Of course, first click, it's not. All right, there we go. Okay, so heaviest weight. I'm gonna start with my heaviest weight. I'm gonna start, pep talk yourself. I'm gonna start with my heaviest weight. All right. If you have music to put on for yourself, put on music for yourself. Go ahead and rack those weights, knuckles facing in, and we're gonna take one arm and press, and then the other arm and press. Now, I don't want you to rock your body. That is why we're doing one at a time, keeping your core tight. So I'm squeezing my abs, I'm lifting with the muscle of the shoulder, a soft bend in my knees, I'm grounded into the floor. I'm pressing one weight at a time, controlling it up, controlling it down. If your weight is too light, you're gonna have to slow it down. All right, hold here. Go to a lighter, moderate weight, okay? So that was 17 and a half. I'm gonna come to my 12s next. We're going to do a curl, front raise, palms facing down the whole time. I'm actually gonna switch out and go to my 8s. Upon doing that, go ahead and begin. I realize my forearm doesn't want to handle 12s. Okay, so go ahead and listen to your body. If you have anything ailing you, make sure that you pick the appropriate weight for yourself. So we curl using the bicep, and then we raise using the shoulder. It's a combination move. Woo-hoo, yeah, my forearm on my right side is not right. I can tell you that right now. Go ahead and pause. Next up, we're going to take a W curl, a wide curl, turn the weights into an upright row, okay? Turn out elbows in your sides, W, roll in, upright curl, upright row, okay? Start with the curl, elbows tucked in, ready, set, begin. Curl, lower, rotate, row. Turn it out. W, turn it in, row. W, row. W, row. Are your shoulders burning yet? They should, okay? Are your biceps starting to warm up and you're feeling it? You should have the right weight, or you're feeling challenged, like it's getting warm, okay? That burn we talk about. It's a good thing. Give me one more of each. Finish off that set. Okay, we're gonna come into a bent over position. So maybe stick with that moderate weight. I think based on what my arm is telling me, I'm gonna stick with that moderate weight. We're gonna take a nice bend at the waist, a little bend at the knees. You're gonna row one arm, extend, come in, lower it down. Do the other arm, row, extend, come in, and down. So if you haven't started, start with me. One arm at a time. Pull that shoulder blade towards your spine. Elbow comes up above the rib cage, extend, and then lower. So right here, you're gonna wanna rock your shoulders and tilt your torso just a little bit. I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep your core tight and only move that arm. Only move that shoulder blade, okay? Row, extend, finish off the set. Make sure that you even out, right? And time. Okay, next up, I'm gonna turn and face you this way. Your knuckles are gonna face in towards your chin. I'm sorry, let's have our knuckles face each other. We're gonna press up, straight arm, release overhead, pull, okay? Push the weight up, lower the weight with the straight arm overhead, and pull. Push, press, pull over. Does that make sense? Okay? Push, press, pull over. So we lower, elbows tuck in towards that rib cage. And then we allow the weights to pull our lat muscles, and then we squeeze them. One more right here. All right, next up, you are coming to a push-up position. I'm gonna go no weights on this one. You're gonna see why in just a second, okay? We've got, I'm gonna do this on my knees, a push-up, fly. Push-up, fly. I'm staying on the same side for 5, so we're not gonna time this one out. We're gonna do 5 on one side, 5 on the other, okay? So what we do here is squeeze that shoulder blade in the back. You can do your push-up, pick up a light weight like a 3 or 5, and then do your fly. It's a one-arm fly. Or you can do no weight like I just did, okay? I did 5 on one side, 5 on the other, and that is, pause the timer here. It's a whole set. We're gonna do it all over again 2 more times, okay? So, think about what we just did. Shoulders and biceps together. A little bit of triceps using the back of our arms and chest. Push-ups for chest. Our pull over was our back muscle, and then this fly is also your back muscle, okay? So, set 2, adjust your weights, let's do it again, okay? I'm good with my shoulder press. Was the other one I was having trouble with, so I think I have the right weight for everything else. You're loosened up now too, so if you felt like you went a little bit light and you know you can go heavier, use something a little bit heavier. You can always go back to that light weight sitting right in front of you, okay? All right, let's go ahead. Like I will be pulling in my 3 pounds for that fly at the end, that push-up fly. So I already know I'm gonna be using that. I got my eye on those. Sitting right over there. Okay, shoulder press, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Rotate up, use the muscle. Turn and press, core tight. Slight bend in the knee, shoulders stacked over the hips. My core is squeezing tight right now. I'm pulling that belly button in towards my spine and contracting my ab muscles, flexing those ab muscles. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Slow and controlled here. All right, we're coming into our reverse grip bicep curl to front raise. So go ahead and lower those weights and get out your other set of weights. I was not expecting my forearms to be yelling at me today. All right, ready, set, begin. Curl with a reverse grip. Straight arm fly to shoulder level. Curl. Straight arm raise. Curl. Straight arm raise. Bicep. Shoulder. Core tight. I do the same thing here so that I don't sway myself back and forth. We've got 5 seconds. So give me one more of each if you can. Squeeze them in there. Ooh, there we go. Okay. tucked into your side. Take the weights to your shoulders, lower, roll them in, upright row, okay? A little bend of that knee, ready, set, begin. Curl, lower, roll it on in, row. Bicep. Shoulder. With the upright row, you are not shrugging your shoulders into your ears. You are raising your elbows and lifting like your elbows are lifted with a string, and your weights end right about the midline of your chest, okay? Using the tops of the shoulders. You go any higher, like this, you start shrugging and sticking out, chicken necking. We don't want that, okay? It's not about how high you go. It's about how effective you work that muscle. Okay, coming down to a bent over, one arm row tricep extension, okay? So, change out your weights if you need to, a little bend at the knee, big bend at the waist. I want you to fold in half so the weight straight down from your shoulder and your chest is facing the ground. Cricket wing, extend, pull it back in, okay? So get that elbow up above the rib cage, extend, squeeze the back of the arm. As you get that elbow up above the rib cage, you're pulling your shoulder blade towards your spine, using your back muscle to pull and hold it in place while you extend and use your tricep. Okay, core is tight, avoid any rocking, root your feet in the ground, finish off right here, each arm. And we're gonna go ahead and lay down and make sure I have my threes nearby for the next exercise. Okay, press, overhead pull, or pull over, whatever you wanna call it, right? Okay, knuckles facing in, press up, extend, and pull. Press up. If you need to, take the weights, kiss them together. Okay, at the top, and then separate them. Press, kiss. If you have really heavy weights, it might be easier for you to use the weights pressed together, okay? So press at the back of the arm, pull with your back muscles. You should feel below your armpit and your back extending, lengthening, and then you pull. Okay, that was the end of that. 5 push-ups with a fly on one side, 5 on the other. So I'm doing this on my knees. I'm gonna have my weight right here so I can grab it and do my fly. I've got my push-up, fly, push-up, fly. Core is working here. You can do this on your toes. You're welcome to do it. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Make sure on your push-up that your chest is lowering to the ground first and that you've got a nice long spine from your head to tailbone. Keep going. Keep going. Just adjusting my watch. We've got one more set of work after this before moving on to our abs. Did you do your 5? Okay. I'm realizing a 3 is probably too light. I can probably go a little heavier. So these are the things I think about when I'm lifting. How do I feel right now? Does it feel good? Is it spot on? Or am I needing something more? Okay. Moving on to the top. Take your quick breath. Grab those weights. We'll start in 12 seconds. All the way from the top. Again, working on that upper body. Now we're going through everything 3 times. If you have light weights and you want to repeat one more set, you're welcome to go back and repeat this, okay? Wrap the weights, core tight, turn and press. Turn and press. This is a workout you can do anytime. Just grab the link, click it, and do it again, okay? So if you're looking for upper body, or if you're looking for a quick workout, write down today's date, lift and core, and you'll know that that's one to repeat again, okay? Finish off one more each side. So now my shoulders are fatigued. I can feel that that was is getting very hard by the end, okay? That's what you want to do when you're lifting weights. Next up, we've got front raise and reverse curls, reverse grip curls, okay? Ready, set, begin. Curl, straight arm raise to shoulder height. Curl, raise. So I can tell my body wants to sway. Right here, I gotta keep myself really steady. So if you find yourself swinging those hips and swinging, light up your weights. Or squeeze your core super tight and start focusing on that. We don't want our body weight to use momentum and swing the weights. We are using muscle right now. That was it. Release and rest. We're going into our W curl to upright row. I like this combination. It's a different kind of a combination. I like the way the weights roll in. I don't know, it's something small, but I like it. All right, ready, set, curl. I like this part right here where you rotate in and then raise. All right, curl, turn it in, elbows rise up and you row, okay? We call this the tractor pull, right? Boom, right there. Elbows are being lifted by a string. Straight up to the top. There you go. All right? Functional movement, we use our arms like this all day long, right? We go to grab something, we turn through our shoulders, last one right here, and we're moving on with our day, right? You're picking something up and then picking something else up, right? You go from here to here. It's very natural for us. Row, extend, our next. Ready, set, begin. Little bend at the knees, big bend at the waist, chest faces down, weights are draping directly down from the shoulder. Row, pull that shoulder blade, extend, use the back of the arm. Keep your core tight so that you're not opening up and extending like that, okay? I need you to keep your shoulders and chest facing the ground. Only thing that's moving here is that arm and that shoulder blade, okay? So our core is already getting a little bit of work. It'll be nice and warmed up and ready to go. Go ahead and stop by the time we get to our core work, okay? Lay down, press the weights, pull them overhead. Knuckles facing in, ready, set, press, extend, and pull, okay? So you wanna let those arms straighten, let the weights hover over the ground, and then pull back up. If you're not feeling this, your weight might not be heavy enough. I'm trying to say, it might not be heavy enough, okay? So you can hold and slow it down. Maybe then you'll start to feel it, okay? So like these weights are light for this exercise for me. I just, like I said, I'm experiencing some sort of pinch in my arm. So I went a little lighter today, but if I slow it down, I can feel that pull, okay? Let's come back to our fly. Push up, fly, push up, fly. I'm gonna try this. Wait, see what I can do with it. Push up, fly. 5 on each side. You are holding yourself up with one arm. That is challenging. So if you have no weight right here and you're just working on holding your body weight, that's fine too, okay? I find that on this side, I have to walk my hand in just a little and then do my fly. So if you need to do that, you have permission. Just finish off those 5. Okay. That was upper body, you guys. How are those arms? They feel good? I feel like they've been worked just a little? Good. Okay, next up. I'm gonna set up for our sliders. I have frogs, I have bottom leg, side plank, I have top leg, side plank, and I have slow climbers. So let's talk about what each of those are. Frog is what it sounds like. You're gonna basically be doing breaststroke with your legs. Your feet, the balls of your feet are gonna be on the sliders. You're gonna start out with your feet just wider than hip width. You're gonna pull both knees in towards your chest and then come out, okay? Like you're swimming, if you do not have sliders, you're gonna have to actually walk your legs in from plank to beast, okay? So no sliders, you are here. In, back, okay? If you have sliders, I'll show you what that looks like. Stay a little bit wider than your hips. Pull your knees in, out, together. In, out, together. So knees pulling towards the chest. Make a V, come to a plank. Okay? I set the timer and we're gonna go. We've got 10 seconds. Then we're gonna flip it on our side and I'll show you what we're doing next, okay? Everybody take that plank position, hands directly under the shoulders, knees tuck in, out, together. My goal for you right now is to not click those sliders together. Control. And pause them before they click each other, okay? I would say don't click Dorothy's heels. Not on slider today, okay? You're gonna feel this in your quads as well as your core. And if it gets too much for those arms, you got 5 seconds, take a break and come back, okay? All right. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, good job, good job. We're gonna come to a side plank on your elbow. You're going to take one slider on the outer blade of your bottom leg. We're gonna lift up and take this leg and connect and come back. Now you see my leg in the back is bent. You may straighten it out if you'd like. Those are your options right now, okay? If you have no slider, you're gonna do the same thing that we're doing, okay? Haven't started, start. You're missing out on the fun, let's go. All right, we're gonna do one side and then the other. You should feel your bottom oblique. Oblique is your side ab, and you should be feeling it right here, okay? Go ahead and stop. Let's switch and do the other side. So again, no slider, I call this like an alligator crunch. It looks like you're just making an alligator snap from your top arm to here, like an alligator mouth snap. Okay, go ahead and begin, other side. Remember, you can keep that back leg bent, or you can straighten it up into a full side plank. That is up to you, okay? So usually when we're in side plank, modification is to be on your knee. When we're in this side plank, modification is to bend that knee, put that foot down, okay? Top arm reaches towards that bottom leg as it swings, and you make an alligator crunch, snap. Last one there. Woohoo. I've got slow mountain climbers next. If you don't have sliders, you're just gonna pull a knee in, hold, switch knees, hold. For us on the sliders, we're gonna do the same thing, just with the sliders. As soon as you see what I'm doing, begin, okay? Hands directly underneath the shoulders, knee, plank, knee, plank, knee, plank, knee, plank. If you don't have a slider, you're just going knee, plank, knee, plank. Got it? All right, work on getting that booty down. We have a tendency to want to lift our butt way up in the air. I want you to squeeze your cheeks, squeeze your abs. Try to keep that booty down. I'll try if you try. I have no idea what mine looks like, but I know I'm squeezing my butt and trying to tilt my hips towards my chin. And that is time right there. Coming back to side plank. We're gonna do our top leg this time, okay? So one slider in a side plank. You can be on your knee or on the blade of your bottom leg. You're gonna pull your knee and extend. If you do not have a slider, you're gonna come here to here. That's it, okay? If you've not started, start now. If you need to, be on your knee, be on your knee, okay? Where do you need to be today? Choose your spot. Top elbow to top knee, or top thigh. That's what we're aiming for, okay? These are challenging, these are good. I said we're going through 3 sets of everything, right? We're going through 2 sets of abs today, okay? Because we're doing nice long sets of each. Usually I tell you like do 10 reps and then 10 reps, but we're gonna just do the timed out. Top leg gets the slider. I just kind of put the ball of my foot or the blade of my foot inside of that slider, and then I pull my knee, extend. Pull my knee, extend. Side plank position or on your knee. Do what you gotta do to get the ab work done. Am I flying off the screen here? I feel like I am now. Keep going, keep going. My head may have been off the screen. That's okay. You've got 8 seconds left. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I actually have one more move. You guys want to do it? This will be without sliders. I have it with sliders, but I've changed my mind. We're going to go without. We're going to do a bridge, okay? I'll turn this way so my head doesn't get cut off. Feet come close to your butt. Knees stay parallel. We're going to bridge and hold. Dip down 3 inches, lift and hold. Dip down 3 inches, lift and hold. Dip down 3 inches, lift and hold. So it's a little drop, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Little drop, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make it harder. Put your arms across your chest and take your hands off the ground. If you need your hands there for support, please use those. Squeeze. Lower squeeze. Your butt is part of your core, you guys. It's an opposing muscle to your abs, right? That's why when you hear somebody say, we're doing core work, and they incorporate booty work. That's why. Lift and hold. Let's go ahead and come back to our frogs. One more set of everything. If you have no sliders, you're doing plank to bear, okay? Ready, steady, go. We pull the knees in. We push them out like a V. We take them together to plank. In, out, plank. In, press out, plank. In, press out, plank. In, press out, plank. In, press out, plank. You have 14 seconds. In, press out, plank. In, press out, 7 seconds. In, press out, plank. Time. Coming back to our bottom leg with the sliders. Here's that alligator crunch, okay? So, blade of the foot, center of your slider. Bend this leg or straighten it, you choose. Shoulder over the elbow. Body in a straight line, lift and snap. If you're feeling pressure on that shoulder, put your foot down and get some weight in that leg to alleviate anything in that shoulder. A lot of times the shoulder is feeling the pressure because you're sinking into it too. So try to lift out of the arm and keep that elbow underneath the shoulder, okay? You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think I'm gonna fall off the screen again. If my head gets chopped off, it's okay. I'm still here and I'm fine, I promise. All right, alligator crunch. Other leg. Ready, set, begin. Make your adjustments as needed. You can take a rest, but then join us back, okay? Eight seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got slow climbers next. So I tried to go from a side plank to a front to a plank, okay, so that we're not in side plank the whole time. Slow climbers. You may do these without sliders. You choose, ball of the foot. Right in the center of the sliders. Go ahead and begin. If you're ready, walk out to plank, hands directly in the shoulders, knee to nose, plank. Knee to nose, plank. Knee to nose, plank. Now I just shifted my weight. What do I want to say? I adjusted my head actually, and so it shifted my body weight. I was looking down, just at my fingertips, and my back was a little arched and my butt was a little up. I looked ahead of me, it corrected everything. My shoulder blades are squeezing together in the back. My booty should be down now, and I should be pulling one knee at a time. This is how we prevent injury, by using good form. So use good form with me here, okay? And time. Woohoo! All right. Top leg. Elbow to thigh. Okay? So, on your knee, or on your foot, shoulder over that elbow. Pull that knee in. If you are on your knee and you're not feeling it, I'm going to ask that you try to come up to a full plank, okay? You might not be engaging your oblique as much as you can, especially if you have a strong core, okay? And if you need to, take that break and you'll go, oh yeah, now it's working, right? I have a straight line from my head to my foot, okay? I even have a straight line right now from my head to my knee. Go ahead and switch sides. Which is important. If your knee's out ahead of you, your body's going to be out of alignment. So you need to get in a straight line first, from head to foot. And then we lift right now. Ready, set, go, pull. You have no slider. We work like this. It actually might feel really good to do it that way, okay? I like it both. Doing sliders makes me stronger at doing these when I don't have a slider, okay? You can even advance this and put a loop on your feet and use a loop and pull. That makes it even harder, okay? And time. Bridges, right? Isn't that the last one? Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, I was like, I don't have anything else planned, right? This is it. We're gonna do our bridges and you're done with your workout. Ready, set. Push your heels into the ground, thighs are parallel, knees are parallel, squeeze like the hips are getting pulled up to the ceiling with a string, and you're squeezing your butt. I need you to actively squeeze that muscle. Now drop it 3 inches, squeeze, hold, hold. Lower, lift, squeeze, hold, hold. Lower, squeeze, hold, hold, hold. If you're feeling it in your hamstrings, your feet are too far from your butt. You need to walk them in and have a smaller angle on that knee. Lower, lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So did you feel like you got a little bit of shoulder work while we were doing your abs? You should have. Okay. One more. All right, lower it all the way on down. We made it through our set of work. You're going to go ahead and pull your knees on into your chest so you can elongate the back of that leg where we're working the booty. Okay? And then I'm going to have you roll all the way up to sit. You can do this. Turn it on over and stand up. Okay. Inhale. Take a little baby back bend. Come center, release, and then let's inhale. Reach up and over to one side. If you want, you can take your bottom arm, grab that wrist, and take a nice little reach over the top. And center, and then let's switch to the other side. Come Come center, release, drop the shoulder, then take your arm across, okay? How'd you do? Message me. Release and take that other arm. Your breathing should be coming back to normal now. It got a little bit rapid, right? Your breathing became a little more rapid during that ab work. Woo! I know I started sweating during that ab work. It was good work. I didn't hold back on those sliders for you. So hopefully you figured it out. If you felt messy with them, then play around with them a little bit more. Tomorrow, take them out. See if you can do this set again, okay? Because you can access it, just fast forward to just the core set, okay? Here's the thing, this workout with the arms and the core is a great add-on if you're going biking, if you're just going for a walk, if you're going for a run. Maybe do this too then, make your workout a little bit longer. Do a little bit of cross training, strengthen your other muscles while you're doing your outdoor work, okay? So, always a good add-on. You can write down the work that we did and just do it as many sets as you want, okay? If you want to focus on your shoulders and biceps, just do the first 3 moves and put it on repeat. If you want to focus on your chest and back, and make sure you're going heavy on that second set, where we did chest and back, and triceps, and do some of that work, okay? Draw those shoulders down and back and away from your ears, open up that chest, release, inhale, exhale. You guys have a great day. Tomorrow we have boot camp at 9:30. We, I believe, are doing lower body cardio and core again. I think that's what I have planned. So here's the schedule for the rest of the week. And another thing is, if you have any friends that are looking for fitness, that maybe their gyms are closed or the class sizes are so big that they don't feel safe going, or you have to sign up and they're not always getting in their class, the comfort of your own home, the convenience is wonderful. How great was it that this morning you were like, I didn't have to commute to the gym, it's cold and outside. I know I was like, thank goodness I didn't have to add an extra 15 minutes commute time, right? So think about that, share this with your friends. We're happy to welcome them into the group, and I hope you guys